Welcome to the second installment of Kanji's How to Virtual Masquerade series. In our last video, we talked about what a masquerade is. It's likely that you've been to one or even entered one in a live convention already, so this video will address how a virtual masquerade is different and how you can enter. Kanji is a virtual convention, which means our venue is online, which is great because that means you can attend from literally anywhere with an internet connection. This also means that we don't have a physical means of hosting a masquerade, so instead we take entries in video format prior to the start of the event and show them during our live stream. Anyone is welcome to enter our masquerade, and that includes people with no experience in filming, so don't worry, you won't be judged on your videography skills or video editing abilities. Your entry could even be as simple as other video footage from an in-person masquerade you've participated in, or a slideshow of still images of your costume. For those wanting to create a new video for our masquerade, this tutorial will help you out with some of the basics, and later videos in this series will go into some more topics in more detail. To get started, you're going to need a few tools. Most importantly, a camera. You don't need anything big or fancy because most people will just be watching our masquerade on their computer screens. So the camera on your smartphone, for example, is more than adequate. Next, you'll want some sort of stand for your camera, be that a tripod, a homemade cardboard stand, or a friend or family member you've roped into being your camera person. Something or someone to hold your camera so that we can see your whole costume. Selfie mode is great, but likely won't be good at showing off all of the hard work you've put into your costume, so it's best to have something else holding the camera. Lastly, unless you've managed to film your whole video in one single glorious take, you'll probably want some sort of video editing software. You likely already have something like this installed by default on your computer, and in most cases this will be good enough. Don't worry, we'll have another video later on in this series that will dive a little deeper into video editing. Now that you've got the tools that you need, it's time to get into your costume and start filming. The content of your masquerade video is up to you, as long as it adheres to the guidelines stated on our masquerade page. We encourage people to make use of the virtual video format to film in exciting locations and do things they wouldn't be able to do in an in-person masquerade, such as skateboarding, acrobatics, weapon demos, etc., just as long as you can do so safely and aren't harming yourself or others in the process. Feel free to get creative with virtual tools as well. Things like augmented reality and green screens are very welcome. Again, more on that in a later video. After you've shot your video footage, upload it to your computer to edit however you want and add any additional audio that you desire. It can be as short as you like, but remember that there is a 1-minute maximum time limit for our masquerade. Once you're satisfied with your entry, you can submit it to Kanji by uploading it to YouTube, putting it on a Google Drive, or by emailing it to info@con-g.ca. Don't forget to make sure that your video plays back on your computer before you send it, and that it's in a valid video format such as a .mp4 file or a .avi file. For more information on guidelines and deadlines, visit our Masquerade page at con-g.ca/masquerade, and be sure to stay tuned for more helpful virtual masquerade videos to come.